Why do I run? It's a long story. You know, I started running after, playing soccer for a lot of years growing up. And I thought running would help me stay in shape for soccer in high school. And then I ended up liking it a lot more. I ran in college for a few years to continue to challenge myself, and then started running marathons. And it seems like throughout all that time, I was running to challenge myself. After running, probably like 8 or so marathons, I started going to more local trail run groups, testing out the limits of how far I could run or how long I could run or where I could run, I think a little more than how fast. So the physical barriers are always there. Mentally, I think, for me sometimes is more of the mental barriers of like, how much can I let myself push into that physical barrier, and will my mind be able to keep up? I think I've gotten a lot better at recognizing what it means to be like mentally healthy on top of physically healthy throughout this year, because both are really important, and I think that these conversations are being had a lot more often and on a lot bigger platforms, which makes me really happy. And I worked with a therapist for a bit on like, getting through those hard parts of runs and those like long, tough workouts, and knowing that like, one, my body was gonna make it, and two, that like I could mentally push through. For a lot of those early trail races, I would just say like, okay, your goal is to be able to look up and like feel the sun and just smile and like be having fun at least once, because there will definitely be moments where you don't want to do that because it feels hard. But that was always something that I remember to tell myself, and like trying to bring those moments of joy within those hard parts, I think helped me recognize those moments in like a lot of my trail runs. There have definitely been moments where I'm on that, whether it's in the beginning of a run, middle, or the end, and I'll just be totally flowing, don't really have to look down and think about where my feet are going, and I'm not afraid of falling. I like trust that my feet are doing the right thing, and I can look out and see those beautiful views, some of those that we saw this morning, and just feel like so grateful that I get to live here, that my body lets me do this. I am trying to be intentional about making like open, comfortable spaces for folks of all backgrounds, because that is what helped me continue to challenge myself and grow and learn and do these like really long ultra distance races, was having a community of folks to support me and not think I'm crazy, be like, that sounds really cool and you could totally do it. And if you feel nervous, I'm gonna give you these resources and you're gonna do great, and here's why. And that's what has become like the foundation of, or like what I try to think of when I'm leading runs with Renegade or at other events. Just how important that was for me in my journey.